Cinderella, Charles Perrault. Once upon a time there was a nobleman who married for a second time. His second wife was the proudest and haughtiest woman that had ever been seen. She had two daughters of her own, who resembled her in every time. The gentleman also had a young daughter, of right goodness and sweetness of temper. She had inherited these qualities from her mother, who had been the best mother in the world. The wedding was scarcely over when the stepmother bad temper began to show. She could not bear the goodness of that young heir, because it made her own daughters appear the most odious. The stepmother gave her the maid's work in the house to do. She had to scrub the dishes and tables, scrub the floors, and clean out the bedrooms. The poor girl had slept in the garret upon a wretched straw bed, while her sisters lay in fine rooms, with fine floors, upon beds of the next fashion, and where they had looking clocks, large enough to see the symbols at full length. The poor girl bore a child, and dared not complain to her father, who could have scolded wife governed when entirely. When she had done her work, she used to go into chimney corner and sit down among the cinders. Hence she was called Cinderella. The young sisters of the two who was not so rude and uncivil as the elder, called her Cinderella. However, Cinderella, in spite of her mean apparel, was 100 times more beautiful than her sisters, who were always richly dressed. It came to happen that the king's son gave ball and invited to a person of fashion. Our young masters were also invited, for they cut a very grand figure among the people of the countryside. They were hardly delighted watch the invitation, and wonderfully bushy in the showing. The gods petticoats and headdresses that will best suit them. This made Cinderella look still harder, for she had to iron her sisters' linens and plied their riffles. They talked all day long of nothing but how they would be dressed. For my part, sighed the elder, I will wear my red velvet suit with fresh trimmings. And I, sighed the younger, will wear my swell skirt, but the mic admits, for tie I will put on me gold-flowered mantle and me diamonds squat matter, which is far from being the most ordinary one in the world. They sent for the best hairdressers. They called help to make up the hair is fashionable style and box patch for their chic Cinderella was consulted in all these matters, for she had good size. She had beads, them always for the best, and even offered her services to dress the hair which the very much agreed she should do.